Enti Blakk Rasta abe clash with Abronye DC NPP Bruno regional chairman. Honorable coming back for Abronye, or clash with him. If I and someone Abronye ebe can find Hannah Bissiw. After the Hannah Bissiw ebe can say 40 excavators no much you know. Emu 33 ayira Abronye DC make Canadian patch H0T Hannah Bissiw. Now on this issue no, Anna Blakk Rasta abe clash with Abronye DC. Now we a fire for fire we a dukadaya. I how you Penyah media. Best Ross say need mobile like video no under my subscribe button so that you can notification and update. Now bet you watch the amount of comments. Mr. Ross over so. What you don't for any be action. In the fight against Galamsey, how is the aircraft Erastus as a donk or bird dreamer pa also share a mountain so say every day no one dedicating the time. The journalism style no what they are called fight against Galamsey. I'm all put a honor. Nigeria was a Mahama forming Galamsey task force. I know not a Hannah Bissiw and anymore. Hannah Bissiw and OT training Edema attack force. I say, Obabesia, or remember a Kumulamo, Echo Chichana for Muya Galamsey, essay and Sassiniansu, or one casa echo arrest room. Now, probably almost Subian Riverbed Honor, a honor or now Subian Honor, and Hannah Bissiw, or Caress Excavators, not a mark 40. Emma that day, according to Hannah Bissiw, that particular night, that only low bed track night for excavators, echo not a bit no masoy, 80, almost damn dear Chayana. I was a community excavators in the Ebana. According to her, no, excavators out of 40, no, emu 33, Ira, ama aka 7.
40 excavators in a way.
Me pacho, Samren. Na mini lobe. And na me frefre, ni esio watching. Adiachi aka 7.
Ah.
Ehona tie ehonum na mini prosini no commander ne kokonto kwano. Enti we dia 7 enyan ne dia machi akosio
40 excavators na ochi ya na wunya low bed no ade ya bechi onya low bed no ko free 40 abana beka 7.
Yes sir.
33 etimi free nwuramu.
Yes, enti this time na me call at the time no die me the engineers call uniform and non-uniform both military and police a call. And I miss Mrs. Shem, Fisanano, no mutu at you. Nancy Domule ambush. Tina make us say, Menu Nama means Roshi, or Yodima Funyame. Ain't he? Ya kono, ya near maybe na engineers and some of the track a bomb. Na my yena yentimi movie, no muso and say, ya no fighting a track and come. It's your mum winning, dear. Is from no market can you miss
7 away.
Yeah,
7 excavators.
Me patro ye 8. The next numbers are quite for 2 account.
Now this particular interview now okoye ewo Adom FM. Ana come back for Abronye ehun say Hannah Bissiw, what are you telling us? How can excavators fly? Ayira say like excavator ayira quite 49 I know just there be excavators now ayira part enyira. No man can say omunum ho Hannah Bissiw enum hu bi na one famra
board and move and mako 40 and also yirai until within 7 months no 80 excavators and a co or masisa 80 excavators ayira yesi munye di munso so kanya se be ma ba na yere aye unpopular
40 to 7.
Yes. Within a day, you're killing
order
from above. You know, and then you send a friend now warning no because we grant interview. And no one way or what your manager say the government under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no Galamsey promising no a prank.
2027, 1 year to the election, and I'm about your antics.
Yes,
and the actual Ghana force you are serious about the fight.
Yes,
but
we are
going to country, we are so Obian Conquer Day and Conquer.
No,
wow,
Sana assembling
you,
Sana assembling
you, Chama,
you want to say, man and Kobe, or Bianya Juma, just on no packing the tooth. Was
Mutala first Minister for Environment.
Yes, what in
Gabi Ombabio.
Mammy was so honorable Hannah Bissiw, Mountain and Cambi, Galamsey. Take it from me.
Hey, John Dramani Mahama.
Yes, President John Dramani, take it from me. Say order from above and could yet know what money and Kazako fighting. we have a task force. Yeah, Galamsey, what you are money or one somehow.
Transana, ye war more, or Monsani, or Manu Yina, you want to Plasisia, almost contumbre, ya banchi, by Urani Adiana.
Emma, Abronye ake cancer will be an attack. It won't be. The first same when Abronye this a kind, and a Blakk Rasta, I got now the shows. Black Media Empire, what got now so? And we just Oba Besia, we all boy Juma, Babesia, what 2 months fight against Galamsey. Issue we are bad. I was said, police for now. The Excavator no come on, I did Chibia and Omu, and also what I kill. There's all what I can have Bisiw no what Excavators no room mobile in the Debbie. It doesn't make any sense. It's Blakk Rasta. Our class with Abronye DC. In fact, one fan spare no. We didn't Juma was the shame that mountain so.
Galamsey, Hannah Bissiw threatened. There's a beautiful woman called Hannah Bissiw. In fact, she's truly beautiful. I like this woman. Very beautiful. You can see, right? She's not a little girl. You can imagine how she looked when she was 16, 17, 18, 19. In fact, when she was a teenager. I hope she takes this as a compliment. She's a stalwart of the NDC. She speaks her mind. For some time now, she's been involved in the fight against Galamsey. And there's a guy who is saying that this woman has been threatened. Her life has been threatened. You know who this guy is? Abronye. He's one of the miscommunicators we have from the NPP. One of the gutter boys of the NPP. When this guy speaks, it's like he was born in a gutter. Smelly talk. No common sense. Just ranting and making noise. And you wonder what the NPP saw in this guy and brought him up. Recently I read something about him and they said, oh, he's been to school, he attended this school and that school, and I heard him say, oh, my core school, let me show them that I've been to school. Look, it's not about the cloak you wear. It's about what the cloak has been able to make you. Can somebody write it down, please? It is not about the cloak you wear, but what the cloak has been able to achieve in you. You can be a professor with a gutter mouth. You can be a doctor with no common sense. You can be an archbishop who is a thief. My brother, my sister, it is not about the label. It's about the content. And if this guy was the epitome of education, I would choose illiteracy. If this guy here was the epitome of wisdom, me, Blakk Rasta, I will choose foolishness. They call him Abronye DC. He claims he came all the way from the village. My brother, I'm a village boy too. I love the village. But village people normally have this culture of respect. They greet almost everybody. But when a villager breaks into a city with no training, they end up behaving like this guy called Abronye. I normally would not take anything he says serious. His party wanted to even sanction him. Recently, his own NPP wanted to suspend him. He said, who are you suspending? Who be suspending? I am me. They called him a tiger. Now he's eating them one after the other. My brother, my sister, this is Abronye DC. A village boy must be very humble. A village boy must be respectful no matter what. Speaking your mind is not equivalent to being disrespectful. My brother, my sister, this guy went to Canada, Japan, took money from him for his campaign, which he lost anyway, I'm told. I don't follow their politics. And when there was an issue, he came out descended on Kennedy Japan and dealt with him seriously. Kennedy Japan came back to say, how could you do this to me? When you needed money, you came to my house and I gave you money. If there was a problem, why didn't you come through the same means to talk to me? But you come out publicly and try to disgrace me like this. You know what this irresponsible, ungrateful guy did and said? He said, that money that he gave to me, it was because NPP gave him contracts. NPP for and a woman no contract no. Okoye contract no. And now he is gonna be a mame. And one who say Uncle Bob party no can be. Now omudi aye campaign no. And he say what take a crama me a. Ne kwan so no. Omboa me hwe. Say party no so buano. Such an ungrateful idiot. Did you do the contract for him? Yes, you gave him the contract. He worked and he got the money. He went ahead to mention how much money. They are all crooks and corrupt. They expose each other time after time. Undeserving contracts they give to each other. At the end of the day, they all come together to criticize each other. Again, under normal circumstances, I will not even give an ear to what this brother here says. I love him. And when I meet him, it's the same things I'm going to tell him. I'll tell him, bros, be wise. You have a good future ahead of you. But the direction you are going, no, sir. I'm sorry, you can't make it. My brother, my sister, let's see what Abronye DC is saying. Run it, my youth. Hannah Bissiw warned to back off Galamsey fight or risk losing her job. Why? 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 Run it, my youth. Watch this. Now, the Bono regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party, the NPP, Kwame Bafo, popularly known as Abronye DC, has alleged that the administrator of the Minerals Development Fund, Dr. Hannah Bissiw, has been warned by her party, the ruling NDC, to stay away from her anti-illegal mining operations. Now, according to Abronye, the national women's organizer of the NDC has been given a clear ultimatum: either keep her job by ceasing a fight against illegal mining, that's Galamsey, or risk losing a position entirely. He claims that her ongoing efforts to clamp down on Galamsey activities, particularly in forest reserves, fall outside her official responsibilities. Abronye further stated that this alleged warning followed Dr. Bisiw's public disclosure that out of 40 excavators seized during the anti-Galamsey operations, 33 went missing while in police custody. Speaking on his H0T TV program on July 2, 2025, Abronye DC alleged that the NDC government has allowed its members involved in Galamsey to continue their illegal mining activities without hindrance. Hannah Bissiw has been warned to stay away from the forest in her fight against Galamsey. They said that it is not the job she was given, and if she doesn't listen and goes into the forest again, she will lose her job. They said she has embarrassed the government by revealing to the public that the seized excavators have gone missing. Abronye DC alleged. He also claimed that the Minister of Environment, Science and Technology, Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed, has similarly been cautioned to abandon his initial plans to combat illegal mining. That's it. Hold on. Come back to it. Ibrahim Murtala said on TV3 that he would fight Galamsey, but he has been warned that if he tries, he will face the consequences. Have you heard him mention Galamsey again since then? Abronye question. That's it. Well, it behoves investigation. Hannah Bissiw needs to come out and tell the public if this is true or is one of the plethora of lies coming from the gutter mouth. Murtala also needs to come out and tell Ghana that yes, what Abronye is saying is true or is false. I won't be surprised if they don't even listen to him, because this is a gentleman that not many people take really seriously, honestly. Unfortunately, he has put himself in a certain position where everybody sees him to be partisan. My brother, my sister, but granted, let's say this is true. Who benefits and who loses? Ghana loses, and individuals, greedy individuals, gain, albeit temporarily. When the consequences of Galamsey are dawning on us like they are right now, we all go down the drain one after the other. It is not only those idiots who suffer. To Hannah Bissiw, you have a name to protect. If I were you, I will go to that forest 1 trillion times. Let them sack me. I don't think Mahama will think about this, because Mahama is looking forward to a legacy. Mahama will be happy to see people working, and he's there appointing agents. Hey, let's not make any excuse for Galamsey. Clamp down on them the way we are doing. And again, the IGP, what are you doing about the missing 33 excavators? Or have you also become partisan? Can we really have proper IGPs in this country, or these dumb guys who don't respect this country? And when you see them, all men, they are playing the old age card. And Ghana is going down the drain. Until a white man comes in here to put some common sense in their heads, the country continues to go down. As if the black man cannot think. What did the IGP, what did the police service say about the 33 missing excavators? The alleged 33 missing excavators. Nothing. Who was responsible for that? Can some heads roll? You go to fight Galamsey, you seize excavators, and then you hand them over to the police. These excavators, in less than 24 hours, all get lost except 7 out of the 40. And everywhere is quiet. Everywhere is quiet. Or it was an order from above to release those excavators. I mean, what kind of Ghanaians do we have these days? Some Ghanaians are actually Afghans. They are not Ghanaians. They are Afghans, my brother, my sister, who have been unleashed on us to pretend they are Ghanaians, destroy us. Maybe they are Libyans. Maybe they are even Americans. They could be anything except Ghanaians. To Hannah Bissiw, I will help you fight Galamsey. Call me. I'll go with you to the bush. It's not my job, but it is my job, because I am Ghanaian and I love my country. Don't relent.
Comment section. What is your take on this particular issue? Blakk Rasta fire, and someone Abronye DC can find Hannah Bissiw. While back class with him, blasting upon I can be editor. What is your take on this particular issue? How you can break me?